Good afternoon, everybody. I hope everybody is well today. If you're new to my channel, I am Rachel Christie Nora Nixon, and I am the Beacon of Light, and I'm here to help you find new ways of living, to give understanding and compassion and love, and give yourself hope and find your inner peace. Today's session is about living in the past. Have you ever felt like you live more in the past than in the present? Like your mind replays the same memories, the mistakes, the hurt, and the regret, and you play it over and over again and ask yourself, why am I stuck here? You're not alone, you know, my darlings. Many of us live trapped in yesterday because the past feels safer than the unknown of today. Our brain is designed to protect us. When we go through pain, betrayal, or trauma, the brain stores those memories like alarm bells. It says, remember this, so you don't get hurt again. Spiritually, our souls keep looking back because there are lessons, the wounds, and the unspoken words that still needs healing, my darling. But the problem is, when we live there too long, we stop living in the here and now. Think of it like driving. The rear view mirror is important. It shows us what's behind us. But if you stare into it too long, you will crash. That's what's happened when we live in the past. We miss the beauty of the present moment. We miss the opportunities. We miss the joy right now, right in front of us. So, my darlings, why? So why do we keep doing it? Because the past is familiar. Even if it hurts, it feels known. The present moment feels uncertain and the future feels scary. But here's the truth. The past is a lesson, not a life sentence. It shapes you, but it doesn't define you. The only place you have power is right now. The present is where you breathe, where you act, and where you choose. So how do we break this cycle? Here are some powerful yet simple steps to help with this. First is awareness. When you catch yourself replaying that old memory, stop and name it. Say to yourself, that's the past. I am safe now. Just naming it breaks that loop, my darling. Second, breathe and ground. Close your eyes. Inhale, exhale for 6. Repeat 3 times, then open your eyes and notice 3 things around you. Feel your feet pressing into that floor. This pulls you out of yesterday and back into now. And third, reframe the memory. Instead of asking, why did this happen to me? Ask, what did this teach me? Every painful experience left you wisdom. It made you stronger, more compassionate, and more aware. By reframing, you turn pain into power, my darlings. Fourth, daily focus shift. Every morning, write 1 sentence down. Say, today I choose. Maybe it is peace, patience, joy, or even courage. This sets your mind on the present and not the past. And fifth, forgiveness. Forgiveness often we trapped in the past because of guilt for what we did, or anger for what someone else did. But forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting. It means freeing yourself, forgiving yourself for not knowing better, forgiving others not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace, my sweethearts. 6, action. Healing requires movement, journaling your feelings, even take a walk. Speak to the trusted friend that you've got. Meditate or pray. Do small acts of kindness for yourself and daily. These actions slowly retain your brain to live in today. And here's the beautiful part, my darlings. When you conquer this pattern, you'll feel it in your whole being. You'll feel lighter, like heavy chains are falling away. You notice more peace in your chest. Your sleep improves, you laugh feel more real, and your relationship grows healthier because you're no longer dragging yesterday's pain into today's conversation. Living in the present doesn't erase the past, it transforms it. It turns wounds into wisdom, scars into stories of survival, and pain into power. So if you've been living in the past, hear this. You don't have to stay there. You are not what happened to you. You are what you choose to become. Stop letting yesterday steal today. Breathe, ground yourself, forgive, and choose now. Because your story is still being written, and the best chapters are not beyond, they are ahead of you. Life is hard, and I'm 37 years old, and it's only in the last 3 years I stopped living in the past. I lived in it every single day. I consumed my life in the past, and it destroyed me, it destroyed my family, it destroyed my friends and everyone around. You do overplay it. Even the emotion and the feeling comes back, and you get overwhelmed, and you can't get out of that. You can't look forward to anything because you're scared to, like for me, it was having friends. Because all the friends I gave, I loved, they either used me or abandoned me or just, and it hurts. And I was like, I'm never going to have a friend again because that's all they do. I can't let myself trust. I can't. It's breaking down. Learn to heal until you can. And guess what? I've got some beautiful friends now. And I believe I am worthy of friends. And so are you. It doesn't have to be anything big, but your past is who you are. I have a lot of guilt, but I have dealt with that. I have healed that, and I destroyed myself over it. And for people, you have to start forgiving yourself and others, because we only go on for what we know. We didn't mean to hurt people. We didn't mean to cause any trouble. But because of the understanding and knowledge and illnesses, we do make mistakes. We do things, and it does trigger us, especially in the future. Or if you're in the present moment now and you're still reliving that past. You know, it is about noticing that, okay, I'm thinking of this right now. I'm going to admit it. And it might not go away, but it will heal it. It will make it calmer, make you feel calmer. And I've done this in a lot of things, and I lived in the past. I've got PTSD. So if I can do it, you can do it. And I have got tips, I've got suggestions, I've got workbooks on PTSD and helping with flashbacks and living in the past. This is your future. This is your present moment. If you heal today, your future, you're going to be happy. You're going to feel worthy. You're going to be loved, and that light will ripple everywhere you go. And your love and compassion, it is a hard thing to do. I ain't gonna lie. But start putting those little practices in. Notice it when you are looking back in the past. Writing it down. Ground yourself. Being kind to yourself. Explain, this wasn't actually my fault. I was either ill or I didn't have that knowledge that time. And all that pain you've been through, all that hurt, all the mistakes, use it as wisdom. And it's hard at first because you feel the guilt. But when you've healed the guilt, you will notice that all you went through, it makes you stronger and wiser, and you can help people. Your life story can change lives now. You can do this, my darlings. Don't let the past define who you are. Don't live in the past because you're so scared of the future, because things have happened and you don't want it to repeat. And trust me, I know that feeling. And it takes a lot to trust and to believe. But trust me, my darlings, you can do this. Look how far you've come. I bet you look back and you think, wow, how did I get through that? And I bet you will. And you did. So keep smiling, my beautiful souls, because you are loved, you are wanted, and you are precious in this world. So keep going, keep believing. I love you, and the sun always does come out tomorrow.